Welcome back to the Crypto Gorilla YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm talking about the projects that I'm trying to get whitelisted for that I think can pop off and help us make a big bag. As usual, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say in this video is just my opinion, and you should always do your own research before buying or selling anything. The first project on our list is called Goonies. Now, let's address it. These look an awfully lot like Donald Duck. Don't get me wrong, I love the art for this collection, but I just worry that they're gonna get hit hard by Warner Brothers. However, this collection would go amazing in a game like My Pet Hooligans, so I definitely hope that there is some sort of collaboration there. I have spoken with the team over at My Pet Hooligans, and they did say there is an open line of communication. However, there has been no official deal that is agreed upon. Also, this was an awesome piece of fan art, so definitely give maverick.eth whitelist. Now, since we are talking about My Pet Hooligans, the thing that really stood out to me and showed me that My Pet Hooligans was going to be successful, other than their game, because their game looked awesome, was when I spoke to the team and I just saw that they are the type of people that definitely should be invested in. So if the team for Goonies is willing to dox, I know they have this video up here where they kind of show their studio. You could see their faces. I would really like to know who they are, what's their names, what are their work experience, who are their clients, their background. But you can see here they have a professional studio, so that already bodes well for them. Here it looks like they're recording in the car, and if we scroll down here, you could see what they're recording for. Now, they are trying to make an animated series, but again, if they can incorporate this in the My Pet Hooligans world, that would be awesome. Now, two more things I want to address. One, the price is more expensive. It's like 3x what we saw My Pet Hooligans at. It's even more expensive than Hate Beast. Hate Beast was 0.2. This is 0.25. I know ETH has crashed, but it's still pretty expensive. A lot of these 3D collections are increasing their price by a lot. The other thing is they say they are the first project to ever get verified before launching on OpenSea. However, if we go to OpenSea, you could see that the account that made the collection has been verified, but the collection itself has not been verified. You would have a blue check mark here on the right of the collection name. But like I said, I really love the art for this collection. I'm rooting for it. I want it to do well, and I think it'll make at the very least a great flip. So I would definitely try to get whitelisted for this one, and I hope they're able to pull off the partnerships with My Pet Hooligan and other collections. Next is not a 3D collection. However, they are developing a game. It is called The Jiggies. I did try their demo for their game, and I was actually very impressed. The fact that the team, who are only 3, managed to build this and put it out before even minting their project is very impressive, and I honestly really respect that. So the team is fully doxed for this one. If you go on their Instagrams, you could see their faces, you could see their work history. Here is Alex, the artist for this collection, and you could clearly tell that he is very passionate about what he does. Next, there's Greg. That's the developer behind this project, and he has made 60 mobile games. He's made 3 VR games. He's made a bunch of web apps and apps. And finally, there's Hunter, who is in charge of marketing. So again, very impressive that 3 people managed to put this whole thing together. Now, if you want to get whitelisted, you could do that by playing their game or the demo to their game. Their games are going to come out later. They're building a series of play to earn games. However, for now, I suggest trying out the demo, and in one specific world in the demo, you're going to be able to get whitelisted because they're going to ask you for your wallet address. Now, there's also a Genesis collection. So if you own this, you get 1 free mint and 3 whitelist spots. So I will put a link for that in the description down below. Next on our list is a project called The Other Side. Now, I am a very big fan of how these pieces look. They look very clean, and I think it's something people are really going to vibe with. Both the creative director and the artist for this project are doxed. You could see the clients that they've worked with in the past. So this is the creative director's profile. And if we hop on Instagram, you could see a ton of work that the artist has done in the past. Now, other than that, there isn't that much to go on yet. They do mention that they want to do both merch in real life and metaverse wearables. However, they will have their white paper coming out the first week of February, and then a fortnight from today, the week of February 7th, they will drop their website. Next on our list is a project called Sad Bots. Now, this is minting in mid-February. There is no website. There is currently a very vague roadmap. They mention things like community, metaverse, airdrops, merch. But honestly, for a lot of these 3D projects, I pretty much just look at the art and I ask myself, is this something people are going to relate with? Is it something that they're going to want to represent? And is it something that they're just going to vibe with? And for me personally, I really like how these robots look. Now, we haven't seen too many. If you look in their video on their Twitter, you get a better idea of what more of the pieces are going to look like. But with a 9K collection, I wonder, is there going to be enough variety for all of these pieces? Now, if you're flipping pre-reveal, you don't have to care about that. All you have to gauge is there enough hype for this collection? If you want to hold through reveal, then that is definitely something you should always be asking yourself. Next on our list is an early one, since there is currently no Discord for it. They do have 23,000 members on their Twitter though, and it's funny, it has very similar colors to Sad Robots with the white and the gold. This also reminds me a lot of Tron Wars, which is actually dropping in February. So same thing, no website, no roadmap. What I can tell you about this project is that it's a team of 15 from Switzerland, and they told me that these will be avatars that are fully rigged in Unreal Engine. The other thing you can see on their Twitter is the synergy between the world of gaming, fashion, and digital ownership. So I'm not exactly sure what that means, if they're going to try to build their own game, or if they're just saying these are built in Unreal Engine, so you're going to be able to drop them in any game that's built in Unreal. However, there does seem to be a buzz behind this project, I guess partially because they have 23,000 members. You should note that the Twitter was made in November, so I'm not sure if this was a previous account that was recycled into a new collection, or if they just opened the Twitter a while back, they worked on the back end, and then they were finally ready to run some promotions for this collection. However, I would definitely recommend at minimum turning on notifications. That way, if they do drop a Discord link, you could hopefully be one of the first ones, and then you can get the OG role. Next on our list is Alien Kids Club. Now, this is a smaller collection than most projects on this list, which I like. Most of them are 8,000 and above. This one is only 5,555. The main aspect of their roadmap is focused around fashion. I do think we're going to see a lot more fashion plays in 2022, especially with all these big brands entering the space. So they do mention that they're working with a high-end quality manufacturer to launch their clothing collection. So it's not just going to be a typical merch collection, it's going to be an actual luxury brand. Now, they also say if you hold one of their NFTs, you will get exclusive pieces for free. But if we head back to the sneak peeks, I really like how these pieces look. I love the clothing that they're wearing, the baggy hoodie, the jacket, and I really like the big eyes that these aliens have. Now, the team for this one is anonymous except for the artist, who has worked on big clients like MTV, Lady Gaga. He's worked on movies like Lara Croft and Harry Potter. There also is no price info. There is currently no launch date. However, this is planned to launch in February, and there is still 500 whitelist spots. So if you want to take a shot at getting whitelist, you could definitely hop into the server and shoot your shot. The last two on our list, there isn't that much information on. There's no website, no roadmap. They are fairly new. The first one is called Rebels. All we can do is look at their art. I do find these pieces look very clean. I like the clothing. They're making these custom hats. They're making these custom hoodies. Here the chain goes through these little holes where the strings normally pop out. That is very unique. This logo, it's an R. It doesn't look like it, but for some reason this makes me think of Team Rocket from Pokemon. But I do like the logo for it. If we look at this one as well, he has the little cowboy thing going on. So I do think these pieces look cool. However, I do want to see a roadmap. I do want to know who's the team behind this and what are their plans for this project. But for now, definitely hop into Discord because it is very early for this one and a few people have shilled it to me. The last project on our list is called Cosmics. Now, this one does seem to be a play on WAGMI interfaces. You could see that the pieces look very similar to what WAGMI looks like. So I do see it doing well purely because people are having FOMO right now that they want WAGMI interfaces. They're taking their time. So this one could definitely do well on its own. Don't get me wrong. It could do well on its own, but also because of WAGMI interfaces. Now, they did also make a custom one for Bento Boy, and I did also see one here for Kosher Plug. So I'm still waiting for the Gorilla one. When we see that, maybe this collection is going to do a lot better. Until then, who knows? But no, I do like the art for this one. So I definitely think this is currently within the meta and it could definitely do well. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, would you kindly hit that subscribe button, smash that bell notification. Thank you for watching the Crypto Gorilla. Peace.